How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Tutto Calcio podcast, everybody. Welcome back. And big up to everybody that's going to be in the chat. We got lots to uncover, guys. We have a lot of topics to talk about. Of course, Roma and the Champions League as well. The Champions League is back. UCL draw has just been dropped. So big up to everybody in the chat. We're going to go, of course, with Roma. We have a special guest as well. We have Marco joining us from AS Roma Daily. So, of course, make sure to go follow them as well. And they'll also be in the description below. Make sure to, of course, follow them on Twitter as well. I believe they have Twitter. So make sure to follow them on Twitter. And yes, and after that, we're going to also go into Cagliari as well in terms of Esposito's move to Sassuolo. And, of course, can Romano be the difference maker? We'll find that out shortly, especially with Cagliari lad here. So we also have Inter, of course, their draw reaction. We're going to get into, of course, how we'll Chivu rotate the midfield, and of course Stones potentially making his first start, and of course his debut for Spencer is set to make his Inter debut versus Napoli. And then we also have, of course, breaking down Juventus in terms of their injury crisis, I would say, with Yildiz. So we're going to see that. We're going to talk about that. And of course, Napoli with their transfer saga, a lot of outgoings. And of course, Dom will get you into that as well. Big up to everybody. Of course, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we're going to get straight into it. Big up to Marco as well. Special guest. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Appreciate you guys having me on and being able to talk about Roma and just meet all you guys and talk about Calcio that we love so much.
Yeah, so I have a question for you, Marco, and this is about how you became a Roma fan. So how did you become one?
I became a Roma fan about 30 years ago when the first time I ever went to Rome.
Wow.
We went on a family vacation, just walking through the streets, you see all the flags lined up, and it just like really brought me to the club, and it made me feel close. I fell in love with the city, one of my absolute favorite cities in the world, still is to this day. And that's what was probably the first thing that brought me to it. And the other thing is Euro 2000s, Francesco Totti. Unbelievable. Wow. Is one of the greatest penalties of all time. So Francesco Totti and the city were the two things that did it for me.
Nice. And what was your most memorable moment as a Roma fan?
Well, when I was young, the Scudetto was the best, and it hasn't gotten better since then. So start high, and the rest is just all gravy, really. But
hello,
that was a good place to start with when I was young.
Hello, shout out to a fellow Napoli fan. Thank you.
No. No, but yeah. So who is your favorite player on Roma in this current squad? I would say
the current squad. I'm gonna say Menocone is my number one. He's such an essential piece to the team. When he's gone, you notice right away the quality level just drops right down. He's the entire engine in the midfield because it's a two-man midfield essentially. So watching him play, he's so elegant, and I want more from him. I think he can do so much better. I think he can be one of the best players in the world. If the guy could learn how to shoot, he would be worth what Elliot Anderson's worth, 120 million euros.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Sure, bro.
Aside from Lazio, who do you consider like your rivals? Like, what are the teams you dislike the most?
I think I'm a little bit different, to be honest, because I don't think about Lazio at all. I could not care less about Lazio. They are so irrelevant honestly, I'm not even kidding. They are so irrelevant. I don't think they're a challenger at all.
Low-hanging fruit right now.
They are. They are low-hanging fruit.
I said this to J-Mac.
Honestly, I don't find them a rival. It doesn't break my heart if we draw or lose. It makes their entire year 10 years if they beat us. It's like Mad Men in the elevator. I don't think about you at all. That's basically it.
All right.
For me, I hate Juventus. Juventus and Inter are the two.
I had to stop.
They have robbed me of at least 10 Scudetti. I am furious over it. I still think we should probably get one back, at least from those Calciopoli years. But we've been the bridesmaid. My whole life we've been the bridesmaid. So I consider Juve and Inter my two biggest teams that I like to be. Juventus number one, 100%.
Okay.
This is the reaction to the two Juventini on the panel, and you Juventini in the chat when you said that. You know. Yeah. All right.
I mean, shock, right? So,
copy
I mean,
and you guys stole all our players like that. So
because they just wanted to play for a better club.
So, wow, we were bankrupt.
See, no, but look,
they had nowhere to go.
Hey, Marco, they used to steal like Pjanic from us. Now they're stealing Zeki Celik.
It started with Emerson.
All right.
Hey, I don't know if you saw the rumor today. They might be getting our recent friend Kostas Tsimikas.
Yeah,
I did see that today. Yeah.
J-Mac, I need you to hop on that guitar. If he continues being decent, I got to hop on for a Celik apology song. I'm going to need you to hop on that.
Well, if you
one game, but okay.
Oh, no. I agree with you. But if it somehow by miracle actually continues, yeah.
Yeah, if you utilize him to his strengths, he's going to do a solid job for you. If you're expecting him to produce in the final third, he ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like asking Spider-Man to fly. You ask Superman to fly. You don't ask Spider-Man to fly, right? Because Spider-Man doesn't fly. So that's what you guys are going to get out of him. So hopefully he's very reliable. But anyways, we're kind of getting off topic there. Anybody else have any questions for our special guest Marco before we head into the Roma topic?
I got a question. I already know the answer, but who is your least favorite player in our current squad?
Brian Christates is honestly like the guy drives me crazy. I don't understand him at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. Besides beating the Strava score every day, every game, I don't see what he does. Honestly, I will say he's gotten better over the last, year under Gasperini. He's kind of calmed down a little bit. He doesn't do as stupid things as he's done before, but he's just a pain in my ass. I wish that we would transfer him out. He is never in any rumors to leave, and he is going to outlast and outlive all of us in a Roma jersey.
Honestly, yeah, he'll probably outlive us too at this point. So.
All of it, man. He runs 13 kilometers a game, so that guy's heart's ready to roll.
Boom.
What are your thoughts that he has to come up against like Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. and he's gonna be holding down the midfield? What are the thoughts?
What a joke, man. Honestly, I don't know what you guys want to talk about the transfer stuff, but like I pray to God we can get another guy in to bump him down. But he's always there in the middle, and it's going to be special. He's a special guy, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. We haven't been in the Champions League in like 7-8 years, so bring on the Giants, man.
Okay, noted. I'm going to hold that in my archives of receipts.
I didn't say we're going to win. I just said bring
there's no receipt there. You just said he's looking forward.
They want to have fun.
I just want the money, guys. I just need the Champions League money.
You have to get max money. You have to win those games in advance. Trust me. I know we ended in 30th last season and we didn't get hardly any money from the Champions League. So you got to win. Win.
We've been in the Europa League. I'm a money counter. I'm a money counter in Serie A. So
you're in the big boy league now. We're not playing in the Europa, the conference. You know what I'm saying?
Even going as far as you can to the finals of the Europa League, you won't even make as much as the group stage in the Champions League.
That is true.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
Crazy.
Even if we crash out, it's a great crash out.
Yeah, listen, you got to make it to the party.
We're gonna jump into the topics, okay, guys? So we're gonna go into our first topic for Roma. Your opener versus Fiorentina. Talk to me about it.
You said you want to talk about the opening game?
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go on a limb. It's pretty easy. I think that was probably Roma's best game under Gasparini. It was the first, like, we've had good games, but we've never had full 90-minute efforts. And I think this is the closest to that. Like, we were in charge for probably 95% of that game. They couldn't do a thing. Now, whether Roma was kind of overlooked, as we always kind of are, and Fiorentina were overhyped, I think it was probably a mixture of the two of those things. But we taught them a lesson. And I think probably everybody sold themselves, myself included, that Fiorentina had such a great summer and they were going to do such good things. But I think Grosso, number one, he kind of handcuffed the team from the get-go. He left Moise Kean on the bench, which you get for transfer market stuff, but why bring him on in the 70th minute? He left Gudmundsson on the bench. Dodo was there. Mandragori wasn't there. He didn't start that young Ivorian kid. I can't say his name, but he looks really good, and I think he would have done a really great job if he would have started. But Roma at home is a completely different animal, and we are very, very tough to beat at home.
All right. J-Mac, you want to add anything to that opener?
I mean, it's like you said, it's definitely probably our best match under Gasparini. I mean, we had the few chances we had were just easy shots from outside of the box, you know. I will say, I feel like as good as this performance was, I feel like we were definitely aided by probably one of the worst center back performances I've ever seen from Rodney Dragusin. Like, it's FootMob is actually hilarious that they had his rating as high as it was, because he was literally at the scene of the crime for every single goal.
All four of them.
Maybe not directly at fault, but he was like there. You know, you don't really see that often. So it's like
he got
now his agent can chill out thinking that he's gonna go to Real Madrid or something, because I don't know if y'all have heard stuff. His agent bigs him up like huge when he was at Tottenham, but
he was on the deck. He was on the floor all game. It was brutal. Like, man.
Yeah, that first goal, like, bro was literally doing like mountain climbers on the floor, like doing the splits. So it's
Dybala had him sitting down for that third one. It was embarrassing. It was sad. So
it was a rough game for them, but I don't think it's an emergency for them. It's, if anything, it's kind of good for them to get this kind of result this early, because then it kind of shows them like, oh shit, we still got time. We gotta fix some stuff while the transfer window's open. You know, but no, nice. That was a very comprehensive win. You know, I'm very, like, everybody talks about Malen and Dybala getting their hat tricks of assisted goals, but Luli and Mora were two young standouts as well.
I would definitely shout out Luli. I had him. I spoke about him on my own podcast, and I had him on my notes. He was incredible, and he was the anti Zeki Salik. He was bombing up and down. He showed so much attacking verve and so much technique and drive, and taking on his man, crossing the ball. It was such a breath of fresh air to see a wing back attack, because Salik was basically a fourth center back out there. He's absolutely useless, and I'm so happy we'll never have to watch him again.
Hey, you should bring up Narazi's comment about Dragusin. Is this true? He's from your guys' academy?
Yeah.
Oof.
That's why he didn't make it long.
All right, let's move. You know, before we move on, guys, anyone have any comments that they want to quickly give a shout out to Roma against that Fiorentina match?
I tweeted it the other day, but to this day, if he is fit, Dybala is the most talented player in the entire league, and no one can choose.
Hey, a certain fan of your club was watching the game with us, saying that Dybala
Overrated.
has always been overrated, and is nowhere near a Juve legend.
Listen. Full respect to whoever that may be.
It was RB. Say
nah,
the name. It was RB.
Well, I was just trying to keep a little bit of anonymity.
RB Comps said that Dybala is overrated. He's a bum.
Well, I was trying to keep some anonymity, but
so if you guys want to DM, RB Comps, tell him Dom sent you, the Juventini in the room.
Especially if you're watching Lex.
Let him know what's up.
I've had many discussions with him years and years ago, and this is the same dude who made.
But he is the most talented player. Like when
he is
easy.
Like it's not a debate.
There's no one else in this.
Okay, Nick, you got anything else to say other than kissing up to Dybala?
I will always kiss up to Dybala, so I mean, no, I'm good.
Okay, awesome. Doodle, you got anything?
I mean, what I gotta say.
You're worried. I know you're scared.
What do you mean scared?
You saw that performance. You're worried.
Nah,
you're worried.
I'm good, man. I was watching.
No.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready to get that Juve shirt, bro. He's shaking.
Nah, bro.
You're worried.
I love that.
I'm not worried, bro.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you are.
In 5 weeks.
Malen hat trick. That's all I'm gonna say. What are you gonna do about that?
Real quick, Marco. What we're talking about is there's a bet right now where if Malen ends up with more, is it just more goals or the
more goals? Whoever ends over the more.
Whoever ends up with if he ends up with more goals than Lautaro, then Doodle has to wear a Juve shirt.
Oh, buddy, get your jersey ready.
Nah, I'm
ready
good,
now.
I'm good, man.
I don't even know
should
why
start
you
wearing it now.
Why would you make that bet?
I didn't make that bet. It was proposed. And
but
George didn't back away. No, but George didn't back away, so why would I back away?
Yeah, fair enough, actually. But
do you know
sometimes it's good not to go into a battle that you know you're gonna lose just because you were called into battle. Sometimes it's okay not to go.
But I'm not gonna lose. So what do you
you gotta remember, Doodle, Salernitana is not in this league anymore. And then at the same time in big games, Lautaro
we're good. It's fine.
So immediately you're already at a disadvantage.
Last I remember, the same Lautaro scored twice last season against the same Roma. So you know.
All right.
Yeah, what about the other ones? What about all the other teams?
Let's go into Cagliari lad. You have anything about that Roma performance? Because you were definitely twerking for Roma in the group chat. You went from wearing an Inter jersey and you already ordered a Roma jersey. You're all over the place this season. Go ahead. What you got?
I mean, yeah, it was a really great performance, but I mean, we have to take like a minute silent for Dragusin. Because
that's your boy.
That's your boy.
What do you mean? He's not my boy. I mean,
Spurs legend.
Like I really wish I could be like this. Like how to say it? Delusional, like his agent, you know.
Oh,
you know, if I could be like him, you know, I would be making great things in life.
All right. This is what I got for Roma versus Fiorentina, bro. All right. This is what I got. What I got right here is this. That's scary. If Dybala, we all know Dybala is injury prone, but if for however long Dybala is going to be healthy, these two are going to shake up the league. I saw a lot of chemistry between them two, and it's hard to defend. It's hard. Very hard.
It's tough. They're tough out.
So, Doodle, stop looking up at the ceiling. You look at your camera. I know you're praying to the Lord right now.
What am I praying, bro?
I understand it. But as long as Dybala stays healthy, which honestly, when it comes to injuries, I don't mess around. I hope he stays healthy.
No, knock on wood that he stays healthy. I would never wish injuries.
Yeah, this is the fittest he's ever looked in a long time.
I'm happy.
But
apparently he started doing Pilates or something.
But I want to say that watch out. And I'm talking about everyone. I'm talking about Juventus. I'm talking about Inter. I'm talking about Milan. I'm talking about if these two are on the field, when your team faces them, watch out.
Yeah, you got to defend.
Watch out. Don't underestimate this. Don't think it was because Fiorentina almost got relegated last season. Fiorentina invested heavily into the transfer window. We'll see how they do against the stronger sides, right? With a better defense like Inter, Allegri Ball, Milan, Juventus. We'll see. But that's all I got right now is watch out.
You know how many goals Malen and Lautaro have, right? Since the beginning of the year.
Okay, cool.
January.
That's cool.
Since January.
It was still only match day
half
one.
a season. He's got the same amount of goals.
Well, Lautaro also missed 2 months due to injury, but
it's the same thing as him being on the pitch. It's all good.
We got a question,
really?
guys. We have a question.
Oh, I know exactly the question he's about to bring up.
There you go. You're on the spot.
See, here's the thing. You got to look at the second part of that statement. We didn't get the players we need for every position. We still don't have a left-footed wing back. We only have 3 wing backs.
Both sides of the coin, bro.
So one position. One position. That's the only thing you didn't strengthen.
That's
but you got
position.
stronger. You guys got stronger than you guys were.
I mean,
so can we just drop a prediction? Can we just answer the question?
Look, I think we're in a fight, but we're nowhere near the favorites. I mean, what do you think, Marco?
No, we're not. We're not. I don't even think we're in the fight.
I love how you tossed it over to Marco real
no,
quick.
you can toss it to me.
I caught that on.
We're both answering this question.
Honestly, I think we could be, especially under Gasparini. He wants to win. He came to Roma to win. The problem I feel like is mentality. These guys just don't have the killer instinct. We do not win the big games, and that's where Scudetti are won and lost. If you're going to fight for the top positions, we haven't proven that we can do that yet. So Don was saying, seeing the bigger games, there's 2 big games before the international break, and that could tell us a lot about where Roma's at this season. They got Atalanta and they got Inter. So I'm not going to sell everybody a bunch of dreams that these guys are going to fight with Inter. But there is a good chance that we are going to be much healthier come the spring, because I don't think we're going to be playing European football up until April. And maybe some of these other European league guys are going to be there, which gives us finally an advantage. And if we can hang around, maybe you start to believe a little bit.
All right.
What mind games are people talking about?
No, I think
realistic.
I think Roma needs a lot of things to go well. You have fitness issue, you have good fitness, records. Obviously, that's the main thing. But I think there's few years that you're going to have a better chance, to be honest. Both because I think you guys are an exciting team, and although I do still believe that Inter will win it and that they are the best team in the league, in comparison to other years, it's one of the weaker champions we've seen. So, I think this is a year to take advantage if there ever was one. But you need a lot of things to go your way, right? Lack of injuries, big game results, like you said, is a big thing. Mm-hmm. You just need a couple of things to all fall in the right spots.
If Dybala could play 60 to 70% of the games in Serie A, we'd be laughing. But the guy plays around 45 to 50 every year. So, and he's just our best player. So without that kind of quality on the pitch, especially in those big games, we can't get it done. But if he is, that would be a whole different other ball game.
Yeah. All right. So listen, next topic. If Dybala stays fit, do we think that Malen and Dybala are the best partnership in Serie A?
Yes.
Yep. I mean, we saw it at the end of last season. Once Dybala came back and locked in and got all those assists from Malen, I don't remember who said it, but somebody was saying in regards to them, when you have 2 great players, they will always find each other.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that the Roma fan base is the new Inter Twitter. The underdog gimmick. You know what I mean, Gio?
We are the underdogs.
We're literally okay. Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
In the league,
underdogs.
Definitely.
If I was a Roma fan right now and I saw what my team did, and I have Gasperini, and I'm seeing what they did at second part of the season last season, I would say yes. We are going to fight for that Scudetto. It's not that hard. Just say yes. We're gonna fight. For
I would love to
Scudetto,
challenge for this. I would love to challenge for this Scudetto. These guys got to believe it themselves. And the magic question is if Dybala is fit. Dybala is just never that fit. Yes,
but my guy, I understand that the players have to believe in it, in the system and all that. But the question is asked to Roma fans. And you guys get nervous. And I understand because you guys have not won a Scudetto in a while. And you guys are known to, like last decade you had mentioned, right? You guys didn't make it. And I understand it. I understand it. But we were feeling the same way until we won our Scudetto under Spalletti. You know what I'm saying? So, but seeing this chemistry in this team and seeing what they've done, I don't think it's such a hard prediction to drop saying, if someone is going to go against Inter this season for the Scudetto, it's my Roma. Like that's not hard for me.
I would love it to be. I would love it to be us. And what I have been waiting for Roma to do for a long time is to do what Napoli did and believe in themselves and say we're gonna fight. But these guys don't say that. I'm waiting for them to go into the press conference and says we're here to win. We're here to win.
I mean,
the Scudetto. But these guys are always like, we'll see in the spring if we're there. We're gonna hang on
because they try to not put pressure on themselves.
Hey,
that's what it
Marco,
is. They try to
Roma's crazy, man.
I will say one thing. I think we do have a big boost. We did get rid of one of our biggest calamities at the back in Zekicelli. So,
see, J-Mac, I see what you're doing. You're like saying we got a big boost, but we didn't get our one player. It's like, so where are you standing? Or are you standing more towards you guys have a shot to go at the Scudetto, or you guys it's top four?
I mean, like I said, I think we're in the fight, but again, we're not the favorites.
No one asked you if you were
such a half and half answer.
No.
You're not
He's
the
right.
favorites.
Hold on, give me a second.
Everyone knows you're not the favorite.
Give me the floor real quick. He's right. They're not the favorites.
Yeah, but
if anyone says that Roma is the favorite to win the Scudetto this season,
after the first match,
smoking something. But to say that there's a two-headed horse race for the Scudetto, that if a team that has the best shot to do it, that's something different. That could be said.
Yeah.
That's not going overboard. But a lot of Roman fans don't even want to say that. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I can't say something I don't believe in. I don't believe that we're going to be there in May and be 2 points behind Inter and have a chance to win.
Got it. That's what I asked.
I don't think it's going to happen. There's too many injuries. There's too many injuries with the team. Dybala's only going to play 50% of the games. We still have to prove that we can win in big games. We've won not many over the last 7 years. You can't win a Scudetto if you don't win those games. Until these guys prove to me.
But that's what it is. It's mental, right? Like
that's what I said. It's been mental.
But
you know why I'm pointing at this guy?
Big six or top club or whatever you want to call it. The second they come up against that, even if they play a good game, usually there's a collapse somewhere in the game. Like how we looked at, like J-Mac references it a lot, but like the 3-3 last year was a big deal for a lot of the season. Right? Like there's mental steps, and I think if Roma could just understand that they do have the ability and they believe in themselves in these games, I think there's an opportunity for sure, right? But yeah, they're not the favorite, by the way. Like I agree with you not saying. I'm just saying it just sounds like you're saying, "Oh, we could be," but I don't want to say it.
No, it's not. It's not like I'm afraid to say it.
Not you.
Okay.
It's like I said. It's the first game of the season. We could be coming back in 4 weeks, and we've got dunked on by Atalanta and Inter. Then what? It's a completely different situation after that.
Yeah, but that's why predictions are fun, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. But it comes down to bravery, believing in your team, or the extreme, which is delusional. You know, like Juventus actually being a Scudetto contender this season. That's delusional to me. You know what I'm saying? Or Inter not being the favorites. That's delusional to me. But you can make some bold predictions. Like my prediction is we're locked for top 4, and I expect a trophy this season. That's not delusional in my eyes. That's brave. Because if it doesn't happen, right? Okay, I was wrong. So it's okay to make some brave takes. You know, it's not.
I told you I've been a Roma fan for 30 years, right? I've seen every heartbreak. Every time I get my hopes up, it just comes crashing down. So
yeah, I'm sure you're familiar with the famous circle.
Yeah, well, it's the triangle. The triangle is my favorite.
Yeah.
The triangle is my favorite meme of all time. But I've seen it happen too many times to start saying, "Oh, we're gonna win the Scudetto. We're gonna challenge." You got to prove it on the pitch, and that's just the facts. So
exactly.
All right, we're moving on from this. We're gonna go. You guys got a couple of topics, so I need you guys to breeze through them. All right.
Yeah.
You have Mora, Soulé Santiago Castro. Is this Roma's future? Roma fans, take it.
Well, I mean, it depends. Well, with Soulé, is he staying?
Yeah, Soulé is probably the biggest question mark. He's one of my favorite players on the team. I love him. He absolutely carried the team in the first half of last season. He scored and assisted. He's into double digits. His injury cost him his second half of last year, and I think that's where a lot of the disagreements between him and Gasperini come from, because there's a lot of tension between them. You can see that Soulé has lost a lot of confidence in himself, and he's been demoted underneath Dybala. Gasperini was desperate to keep Dybala this season. So I wish that Soulé was part of the future, but there's still a week left. You never know what can happen. But I expect him to stay. Whether he takes that next step, that's up to him. But Mora is a huge talent. He's not a Gasperini purchase, but he's a freaking purchase, and they invested a bit into him. But he's part of the future plan of what Roma wants to do. He only makes €1 million net per season, so this guy's a huge bargain on that end. We saw a glimmer of what he can do on the pitch. De Gea made a fantastic save on him. Otherwise, he would have scored a worldie. And then I'm really excited about Castro. I think he's a really good purchase. Too much money. As you can see, Moise Kean is going for about the same, and I think Moise is just a far better player than he is right this second. But I'm really excited. I think he brings a whole different dynamic to the team, as opposed to Artem Dovbyk, who I hated so much. I can't. If you got another hour and a half, I can tell you how much I hate him.
The Ukrainian John Cena himself. Boy, oh boy. He pulled out his best hits for Bologna.
So I think we pretty much answered this question, but I'll give it to you guys. Did you guys complete the perfect mercato?
Oh, no. No.
Miss one player?
No. Well, we're missing 2 players right now. Okay. There was a big deal that collapsed today for Oosterwolde. He got sent back to Turkey. That was the big news of the day in the Roma-verse. So that was been a crazy transfer this week that is now officially off. So we got to get a new left wing back, left center back, and the left winger. I can't wrap my head around why the club has not sunk a majority of their transfer budget into a left winger, and why they're letting Malik Fofana just sit out there. He's waiting to be purchased, and he would be absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's almost feeling like you got to worry about another Somerville situation happening, where it's just like, all right, we make up our mind, but then like an Arsenal or a Saudi club swoop in and outbid us, you know.
It's going to be a problem because it looks like I don't think we have any Milan fans in here, but it looks like Rafael is going to actually choose Aston Villa ahead of Galatasaray. So Galatasaray needs a left winger. So apparently they're either going to go after Noah Lang from Napoli, or they're going to get Malik Fofana. So there's a lot of chairs that need to be filled in the next few days.
Who's going for Lang?
Apparently Galatasaray.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that. Yep. Which would be a domino effect for a pretty solid striker from Newcastle. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, are you guys after Nick Valtemade?
I don't think they're going to sell him, by the way.
No.
We'll get to that.
It's
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It's going to be a loan if it happens, and it was reported by Fabrizio Romano. So whatever you think, Nick, does it
but you
matter
when
you got top?
He reports a lot of shit that doesn't happen. So.
Don't you got a draw to? Don't you got to get up early tomorrow, watch a draw at 7
No,
o'clock?
because I don't care about that competition.
Right.
So I'm just gonna hear it whenever it happens. I don't really give a shit, to be quite honest with you.
Anyways, but yeah, no, it's especially compared to Gasparini's request. This is nowhere near. It's nowhere near a complete mercato for us.
Well, I mean, Gasparini always does complain about.
No, it's reasonable this time.
He's such a whiner, but it's his fault. He's got a very specific set of standards that he wants to bring in for this. Like one area, he's compromised on every other part of the pitch, and he is not giving in to just bringing in any player. He has a very, very specific player he wants to bring in, and it might not even be Fofana that he's not even his first choice. Jamie Gittins is his first choice, which I don't understand at all.
Just speed. He just wants speed, which, to be fair, we haven't had speed outside of Wesley for ages. So,
all right, last topic for Roma. Your UCL draw reactions and basically the consensus of how you guys are feeling about it.
Are we allowed to swear on here?
oh yeah,
You can drop.
We are fucked. We're big fucked.
I mean,
but it's gonna be fun. Like I said, the money is the money. We've already got it banked, so everything is brownie points for us. We got a very, very tough schedule. I'm hoping to maybe get to a game myself because it's so exciting to have Jose back at the Olimpico. But I don't expect anything. And honestly, if we don't make it, like I said, if we're still in a Scudetto race by the time February comes, we're just one game a week is such a huge difference for this team, especially if you can keep Dybala healthy. I think it's a great thing. Everything is just for fun. We haven't been in the competition for so long.
look, man. Are there scary monsters under the bed in Europe that we got drawn against? Yes. Real Madrid, oof, long day. Long day. I was on the light rail home, and I fell asleep, and I had a nightmare of Jude Bellingham running at Brian Cristante and fucking snapped me back to reality. That's a long day. PSG, I mean, we don't even like.
Tough.
Could you imagine?
Tough.
Could you imagine Vitinha and João Neves just passing circles?
It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be long days.
At United, but other than that, like United, who knows? I mean, we just have to be stronger than Hull City, right? But it's like, look, we might take some heavy losses, but I still think we can qualify, man. We're going to be motivated going into these matches. And then you have Fenerbahce. That's going to be like, you got to appreciate the Champions League for bringing sons back to their fathers. Guendouzi reunited with our boy Paulo Dybala. It's beautiful, beautiful nights, man.
And there's a bit of a toxic relationship right now with them. They're apparently not very happy with us over this deal that's collapsed. So if Oosterwolde can actually play in that game whenever it's scheduled, it's going to be very interesting.
Hey, this is what happens when you try to sell us an injured player, man. Come on, But like, is it the easiest draw? No, not even close. It's a hard draw, but I think we can do it, man. I think we can do it.
Do what?
Qualify. I'm not saying top 8.
You're already
obviously,
qualified.
but
You're already qualified.
No, I mean
advance
playoffs. Advance, yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because obviously you have to believe you predicted quarterfinals. Isn't that right?
If we strengthened properly.
Here in TC, we don't forget.
Yeah.
We don't forget what's said around these walls. We always
yeah, I
remember
know.
everything. Quarterfinals. That's what
Bring
I
up the clip. Go ahead, bring up the clip.
No, no need for that. But it will be coming up. It will pop up when you least expect it.
That's fine.
But listen, what are the panel members? We're wrapping up Roma, but this is the last topic for Roma. So panel members engage. What do you think, briefly, what do you think about their draw? Is it from the 4? Is it the worst? And
I'll
what
type it into the chat.
what do you think? How far you think? Do you think they're going to advance? So basically, those two questions. Start off, Doodle.
I don't think it's the worst from the 4. I think Como's probably
Como got
handed.
fucked.
Like
Yeah, Como.
I also think you gotta factor in like this is Como's first time in Europe ever. Like this is gonna be a different vibes, different experience for them. I think Napoli's draw, what could have been as an alternative, I think it's fine. I think Napoli fans.
No, Doodle, we're sticking to Roma, so just stick with Roma.
But I'm comparing them. Like I think Roma's is probably third most difficult from the 4 Italian teams. I would say. I think Como's the one that probably got the fucked over the most.
So you think Napoli is tougher than Roma's?
Yeah.
No, I think Napoli's is easier than Roma's.
I think Napoli's is tougher actually. I think
Of course, you always want to be different, Nick.
No,
because we have a
it's called an
I
opinion.
think Como have the hardest schedule that they got, and I think Roma have the second hardest.
Second hardest, and then between Napoli and Inter.
I think Inter actually have the easiest. I'll be real.
Yeah. All right, Nick. What do you think? Where do you categorize their draw with the other 3, and what chances do you give Roma to advancing?
Sorry, I'm just looking at this image right here. I would say that Roma probably have. I think just as Doodle said, I think Como is the hardest one. I think Inter is the easiest one. I think depending on the home and away records, I think Napoli and Roma are very close. I think those games are both they have groups that are doable, but they are difficult. I think unless there's a collapse, there's no reason they shouldn't qualify. I don't think they're going to come in the top 8. So I don't think they're going to get automatic qualification, but I can't see a way unless there's a complete injury crisis or capitulation. I don't see how they don't finish in the top 24. So qualify, yeah, and advance.
Mm-hmm. All right, awesome. Sims, what you got, brother? Looking from the outside over there. What do you got over there for us, brother? Actually, he's an Inter fan. He's an Inter fan these days. So, as an Inter fan, tell me what you think about Roma.
I think it should be guaranteed that they get at least 12 points, like I tweeted earlier. And I also think there's a great chance that they beat both Sporting and Man United.
One second, Sim. Sorry to interrupt you, Sim. 1 second. I need to take a picture of this real quick.
Oh,
Kekula, you're trying to go the RB route, bro. Don't do it. You're gonna fall into the same.
Thank you very much. Okay, go on.
Yeah, so let's say what they get 12, 15. They could get 18 points. That could potentially put them in the top 8. But let's see.
Okay. Gio, what you got, bro? What you got for Roma? How you feeling with their draw? And do you think they advance?
I think if they can advance, they could definitely put up, especially if Dybala stays fit. Definitely could put up a challenge, I would say, especially with being home, I think, against Real Madrid. So you never know. In a Manchester United, you never know too, because they just lost to Hull City, so anything can happen. And obviously PSG, you never know. So Roma could definitely advance. I would say to the round of 32, we'll see, and then whoever they get, we'll see from there. But yeah, they could definitely advance.
I think Dybala is going to play less in this Champions League than you think, though, because I still think that they are going to prioritize the league, and we already know Dybala does have injury issues. I don't know if they're going to play him in both.
Yeah, but the thing is that they need the money, though.
Yeah, but like what I mean is especially if it's an easier game, like, I don't think he's gonna keep playing, league then Champions League then league. Like I think that's a lot for him. But we'll see.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
right?
We'll
He
see what
plays them
Gasperini
all the
does.
time.
I would like to continue talking about this, but we need to move forward into the next topic. The next topic will be Cagliari. You're up, brother. So you're Cagliari tonight? Because last episode you were Inter, and then between the two shows you were Roma. So you're Cagliari tonight, bro?
Yeah, for the night I'm a Cagliari fan.
For the night. Oh,
What do you got, brother?
Yeah, so we started the season quite well. At the end of the day, it was a deserved win. And also, I am really happy about Alessandro Romano. Thank you, Roma, for sending him here. I really think he should be a starter for us for the remainder of the season. I also saw that Mancini was at the game, scouting him for potentially for the Italian team. So let's see what happens with him, because he has a Swiss passport as well. So let's see what happens with that. Also, if you look at the table, it is where we should finish this season. Around that 7th and 8th position, and potentially get to the Conference League. So yeah, it's going to be a long season, but yeah, that's my hopes for this season. Also, a bit of sadder news. Esposito looks like he's going to Sassuolo. He was our best player last season. So in that way, it's sad to see him leave. But also the clown circus that happened during the summer. Thanks to that, I'm not that sad that he's going. But I saw a report that said he's going out on a loan with an option to buy for 10 million euros, which I think is too little. Should be around. And let's see what we have. Yeah. And also, we are getting a player from Sassuolo called Chivu. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who he is. So it's going to be a surprise for me this season. And going back to the game, I think it is the first time ever that we've seen Adopo play on the right wing position. And, he played quite well, got an assist, but I'm still hoping that we're going to sign a right winger this season. And yeah, that's pretty much all from Cagliari for this episode.
Awesome. Real quick, Cagliari lad, since you're the archive man, remember this? It was around minute 49 and 40 seconds. I want you to take a little Snapchat picture of this, please, and send it to me. Thank you very much. We're gonna hold them up to that bet. We are. We always hold people up to their bets, right, Doodle? Right, Doodle? Okay.
we always do.
All right. Anybody have any questions for Cagliari lad? He's also an expert for Inter, and he's also an expert for Roma. So he is well knowledgeable. This guy. So just let you know.
All right, Sim, I got a question though. Like now that Esposito went to Sassuolo, do after Grosso left, after Muharemovic left, and they had some other departures, a lot of people believe that Sassuolo is probably gonna drop in the standard things compared to last season. Do do you think that you can still finish above them even though they got Esposito, or do you think you're gonna finish below them? Because it just seems like a typical like a mid-table battle, let's say. Like how do you see that panning out?
I think we're going to finish above them. Since I have said since the start of the summer it's going to be hashtag Euro Cagliari for this season. So there's going to be loads of teams we have to finish above.
Nice, I like it. See,
You know what?
we got Cagliari that up here, believing more in his team than the Roma fans up in here. How is this possible? How is this possible? Explain it to me.
Lower expectations.
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay. Yeah. Also, Doodle, it's going to be a long day for you on Sunday. Because,
is it? Is it?
Yeah, it is because Lautaro is going to end up on 0 goals after 2 game weeks.
Okay, let me check who Lautaro's favorite opponent is in Serie A.
And Malen will be on around 5 goals.
Really?
So
are we keeping this also?
Jobs.
Are we keeping this clip also? I see.
You guys, Inter played Frosinone, right? Was that there you guys played?
No, we played Monza.
Monza.
We got to play
Lautaro didn't score. Lautaro didn't score against Monza, so Monza must be big club now, right?
What the hell are you saying, bro? It happens. Look,
everybody ate match and he's still hungry, bro.
Look, Dom. He was saving his energy for Cagliari. Don't worry.
Okay, you heard it, guys. You heard it.
You know his favorite opponent is Cagliari, right? Goals wise, like he in Serie A since he's joined in 2018, he's scored most goals against
So if Lautaro doesn't score against Cagliari, are you gonna start getting worried about your
Nah. Season is long. We're good, man.
Okay.
Doodle, quick question for you, just really quick answer.
Yeah.
If you had to revise your top 10 players in the world, is Lautaro still on this list?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. He's not that high as I put him.
You put him in 8, to be fair.
I didn't put him 8, did I?
Yep. That's burned in my psyche. That's burned in my psyche.
You know what? If I put him 8, 8, 9, I think that's fair. I'm gonna.
Well, according to I'm trying to still figure out Doodle because here in the TC we recognize the love that he gives Lautaro, but Inter Twitter saying that he hates Lautaro. So I'm trying to figure out.
Inter Twitter are just trying to go after me, man. That's it.
Big time now, eh?
No.
they gotta go after the Don.
Heard you were an Inter hater and that you hate Lautaro. I was like, what? This is not the Doodle I know. This is not the Doodle I see on
that's Forza, man. Come on.
I have a
he's trying to pull the strings down. He's in the chat probably laughing right now. I know this guy.
I have a quick question for Cagliari, lad. If you had to give me a range, I know it's hard to give me an exact number, but if you had to give me a range of where do you think Cagliari will finish in the table, what position do you think they'll finish? You can give me like a range.
It should be around 7th to 10th.
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, poor Lazio,
I really
bro.
think
Poor Lazio.
Huge standard.
this is going to be a great season for us.
No, you know what? I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, they did start off with
in his
win.
team. He believes in his team, bro, and you gotta respect it, bro.
You got it. Inspired Alessandro Romano wearing his favorite player's number. Raja Nainggolan.
All right. Anybody else got anything for Cagliari, lad?
I think that was it.
Just enjoy Romano. That's it.
I will.
Let's jump into Inter. Doodle,
Ooh.
you know the topics. You
Yeah,
got the
of course I
floor.
know. Yeah.
Now let us know what's your thoughts.
I mean, the Champions League draw may as well start there. I mean, as I already said, I think that the draw, I already made a reaction for it as well. I think that the draw really could have gotten as favorable as it did. I think that Inter definitely have to make top 8. Like, come on. Like, I think that compared to last season, the draw is a bit easier. I'm looking at it like the record for like getting top 8 in general, you need like minimum 16 points. That's like the sample. That's what the sample size from last 2 years says. I think that we can get even more than that. The game I'm most excited about is Real Madrid away. Now, I think that's probably the game we're going to lose because, it's Madrid away at the end of the day. But I'm very excited for that game because we haven't played in a while. Mourinho and Chivu also reuniting. We'll get to see Denzel Dumfries as well. Like, that's going to be a very fun game. If we can get anything out of that game, would be nice. But that's not really the game. I'm looking at like, oh yeah, it has to be a must win. I would love it, but But overall, I'm very happy with the draw that we got. Hopefully, we get revenge on Liverpool. I have not forgotten last season, so hopefully there's that. But yeah, I think it was a good draw overall. Talking about transfers, I honestly could not really care anymore. Like, I'm actually, the window is what it is. It's fine. It could have been better. They've been talking about how Inter might want to get a fifth attacker. I personally just don't know who the hell we're gonna get on August 27th. Well, it's probably gonna be it's August 28th in Italy right now, but I just don't see who they're gonna get. So that's probably gonna be that. If we did get someone, I would want it to be someone that's direct, that's a good dribbler. But I just don't see us getting anyone in that short period of time. And speaking of the Cagliari match, which is going to be happening this weekend, John Stones is probably going to make his first start for Inter in that game. So I'm very excited for that. It would be a proper introduction for him to Italian football before we have to play Napoli next week. So hopefully he gets those minutes in. And as for Jet Spence, for some reason they're still saying that he's not going to be ready for the Cagliari game, which I'm not sure why. Like, they're saying he's probably going to be ready for the Napoli game. I'm kind of like, about that, because it's like, yeah, like at the end of the day, I don't know if we really need Spence to necessarily beat Cagliari. No, with all due respect, but at the same time, I want him to get that exposure to Serie A before we have to play our first big game of the season. Which but if that's how the cookie crumbles, that's how the cookie crumbles. So. I'm
seeing you kind of nervous.
About what?
I'm seeing you kind of nervous for this Napoli match.
I'm not.
I'm feeling like
I'm not. No.
You want Stones to get a warm up before Napoli. You want Spence to
I want the players
Spence
to be ready. Yeah.
You called it your biggest match of the season.
I didn't call it the biggest match. I said first big game of the season.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So
first of many.
Okay. So, all right. Okay.
But I don't really got that much else to say. At the end of the day, this is the team is, we gotta defend our Scudetto patch. That's the main goal. So, there's not really much else to say. We'll just see how it goes. First game of the season, we won. I don't think it was a great performance, but we still won. So, more to come. That's really all I have to say.
I got a question for you
in the chat, bro.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Doodle. Yeah, you're getting cooked in the chat. I got a question for you, Doodle. How many points do you think Inter is going to get
at the end of the season?
No. In this first phase of the Champions League.
Well,
how many points do you think they're going to get?
24.
I think we're going to get more. Okay. I think we're going to get at least 16. I have us making top 8.
Top 8?
Yeah, I have us making top 8. I don't know exactly how many we're going to get, but I'm going to say we make top 8. I'm going to say that.
All right.
Write it down.
Anybody else got any questions for Doodle?
Yeah. You think you're going to beat Real Madrid?
Oh, I got a lot of comments for Doodle, actually. Yeah.
Real Madrid away? I don't see it.
Let's start off with our special guest, Marco. What's your questions you got for Doodle, bro?
I gotta ask: Are you comfortable with these goalkeepers for the season? Are you confident in these guys?
Well, I mean,
I'm very surprised that Inter didn't bring anybody in.
Well, I had to
a real goalkeeper.
Well, I had to watch Sommer last season for for the whole season, so I'm honestly happy with anyone at this point. I think Martinez, he helped us win the Coppa Italia last season. I think he deserves a shot, and I think Provedel is an experienced goalkeeper. Was number 1 for Lazio for many years. Worst case scenario, he's gonna step in. I get what you're trying to say. They're not neither of them are elite goalkeepers. They're not like Milos Svilar, they're not like Magnan, but at the end of the day, I think they can do a job. I think they can do. For now, I'm giving them my grace. Right? I didn't say I'm going to drop points.
Dude, this guy's gonna lose his mental sanity in the chat because you're saying you won't win every single game. He's like,
Bro,
bro,
they think we're gonna go like 38-0-0. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
like
that
this
kind
guy's
of
like,
Doodle,
because you're like,
Doodle.
oh, I think you're gonna lose against
Doodle,
Madrid away. Oh, like I
Doodle.
think that's the game we're gonna lose. He's having a breakdown, bro.
No, Doodle, what's going on is, and Nick doesn't understand this language either. It's called rage bait. So don't catch the bait. You know, Nick
My
catches
own
the bait all
family.
the
No, it's not even
time. He
bait,
doesn't know the
bro.
language.
This guy's
He's
having
rage
a
bait.
guy thinks he's saying he's gonna lose every game. Like,
No,
bro,
he
respectfully,
doesn't
I think
even-
Madrid's gonna win. Like that's
He
a
doesn't
valid
even
argument.
think. He doesn't
but
even think
Nick-
he's gonna win all the games, bro. None of the fans think they're gonna win all the games, and if
Yeah.
they
Oh,
do,
I think
then
there are.
okay. I
I
mean,
think there are.
whatever.
Nah. Like no, but I think top 8. I have us getting it. Like I do think that
Look,
gonna
they're
get it.
just having fun. You know what I mean?
You know what-
Just having
you know-
fun. They're having
you know
fun
what
with
it is?
Doodle, bro.
Do
you
I
know?
think you're a top 8 team in Europe?
Look at him, look at him, man.
Debatable, but I think your draws put you in a good.
I think we are a top 8 team in Europe.
I don't think you are.
I think we are.
I don't know if you are.
Forget 8. I think we're at least 7th. I'm gonna be real. I really think if it all clicks, there's only like a handful of teams that will be like, we're not on their level right now. But
City,
City,
Bayern.
City. I don't
City's
know about
better
that.
than Inter still. I'm not.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
bro.
they are.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know about that.
There's at least
Madrid-
5 off the bat. Bayern, City,
Sure, Madrid-
Arsenal,
Bayern, I
Madrid,
agree. Arsenal, I agree.
Barca.
Barca, I
least
agree.
5.
PSG, I agree. Madrid,
I
their
think
midfield
they
is a
got-
bit shaky, but I do still
Oh,
think they're gonna beat us
Spurs.
because we got a
Oh,
Huh?
Atletico.
Did I just hear Spurs?
yeah, no,
Yes.
I Spurs would be very funny, but absolutely not. No. But
Yeah, they are.
I know I didn't hear Atletico either.
on it, I don't know.
What?
No, I'm saying I don't know. Like, probably,
Hey,
like,
bro,
I
you ain't
guess,
ready
but
for
like,
King
I
and
think your
Lee
draw has made it fortunate. Where like,
I think
I agree.
we are a top 10 team. And forget about I think we're a top 8 team. So yeah, and I think we're gonna prove it.
So listen, I wanted to say one thing, all right? Because we need to be realistic about things. We saw what teams we're going to be facing, right? But what we don't know yet is when we're going to face those teams.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's very important, my guys.
Sure.
You know, you imagine if you have Inter, for example. You imagine if they have Roma before. I don't know what their schedule is, but we more or less know where the Champions League games are going to be in. But let's say, for example, you have a tough opponent the weekend before or the weekend after the Champions League. Like those things come into play as well when it comes to how you're going to perform.
Yeah.
So, you might not field your strongest starting 11 versus a weaker side in the Champions League because you got Milan waiting for you. These things are all important. So
I know what you're saying.
take into consideration. I'm not talking just to you, Doodle. I'm saying it to the room. So these are things you need to take into consideration. You can't just look at the teams you're playing away, home. Yeah, we got that one. Yeah, we got that one. Because you don't know where that's going to fit into your schedule. So just
Sure,
let's wait
but-
till Saturday, and we're going to talk about it on the Monday show when we know the exact schedule, which is going to be an interesting show.
Sure.
Because I think that's where we're going to dive deeper into predictions and where we're going to see things. We just got the general look
Yeah.
of how
I'll
things
say
are going to
this,
be
though.
playing out.
I'll say this though, I do actually want to. Last season, I think what I really didn't like is we had the more favorable games first, and we had the more difficult games after. I really don't want that. I want it to be like, you have to play 2 teams like in 2 weeks each time, in this league phase. I want to be one team that's, we're more favorable to beat, but also one team that, is a bit more difficult. So, for example, if I had to pick out from ours, I would say, let's say 1 week we have Liverpool, and that following week we have, Feyenoord. Let's just say, for example, like I kind of want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like Slovan Bratislava and Shakhtar in 2 weeks, or like Dortmund and Real Madrid in 2. Like I want it to be a balance, because I think it would keep us on our toes. I think, but it
Better
will
call
also,
up Alexander Seferin then, bro. Get that in writing.
Yeah, man.
Ask for a favor.
I don't think we got the Juve link, sorry, but
Yeah, I think top
like Anthony said, you have to wait to where it fits, how you're going to be looking, and that goes for Juventus as well, and Milan for the Europa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where those games are going to go. You might have a a weaker opponent, but you might have Inter right before or after. So what are you gonna do? Like obviously you're gonna focus on the league, right? And you might field your weaker starting 11 for the Europa, and you might lose that game. You see, that's how things work out sometimes. So just some things to look at, and try to remember.
Sometimes you're flying in from Eastern Europe. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, a team might be going to
Iceland.
Iceland. A team might be going to Iceland in the Europa this is. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Watch out for Jagliona, bro.
Gio, give me a call, Gio. Even if it's at 7 a.m., wake me up, bro. Give me a call if you're going to go to Iceland. Give me a call. We'll go together, bro. Me and you, okay? We'll jump on a flight. We'll go to Iceland. You ever been to Iceland? I've never been to Iceland. I heard it's nice around this time.
It looks beautiful.
Let's go, Gio. Come on, Gio. We got to go to Iceland, bro. You're kind of quiet tonight, Gio. You're not happy. I could tell. You're a little bit grumpy.
No comment.
You're grumpy. We're talking about the CL. Gio's mad. Oh, it's okay. It's all right, Gio. We'll talk about the Europa on Monday, bro. Don't worry.
Oh.
All right.
You're doing it wrong. It's Porco de Dio.
Oh, you already memorized it. Great. You already memorized it. Nice.
All right. Anybody else got anything for Inter before we move on to our next topic, which is going to be the dark side?
Are they Champions League side?
Oh boy.
Or are we done are we done the Champions League? Because dark side, I think.
No, we have Napoli after. That's our last topic, and then after that, just to let you guys know in the chat, after that, we're going to give our quick analysis on the games that we are going to be playing in Serie A on the weekend. So stick through with us. Now we're gonna go into we're going into the dark side. So get ready, guys.
Darth Vader.
There we go.
Nick, go ahead. That's you.
Hang on. I was
kind of quiet in here from the Juventini, bro.
Honestly, I'm gonna watch the tape.
You have nothing to say?
Yeah,
I honestly just kind of want to.
You've been waiting for a week to say something, Nick. This is the time for you to speak.
I'm just like disinterested. Like even like everyone's like bantering. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna get up to the Europa League draw tomorrow." I could not give less of a shit, honestly.
Yeah, but it bothers you. It bothers you mentally. I could see it on your face.
I promise you,
you're carrying a weight.
Everyone's got their stressors in life. I'll tell you right now, this is not one of them. I promise.
No one believes you, Nick. But go on. No one believes you. But carry on.
Fine. That's fine. You can believe the Earth is flat if you want. If you just want to deny facts, it's all good. Anyways, so
the world, it would be the world flat, not is that what you said?
Earth
the world
is flat? The Earth.
Yeah.
No,
I thought you said Europe.
Yeah, Europe itself.
I would be like, how is Europe flat and the rest of the world is?
Anyways, sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just the continent's flat. Everything else is round. Anyways, so yeah, I guess you're just kind of going into some of the topics. So I told you guys this the other day. I just got back from Mexico, but I didn't have a chance to watch the whole game because the streaming service I use is shit, and it apparently does not reach when you're outside Canada. So I was able to watch most of the game back, and I think it's very half full, half empty. I don't think the performance was great. I think the first half, to be honest, we should have scored like 3+ goals, but it's whatever. I mean, you know what? And then there's the other side of it where I think, 3 points is 3 points. It wasn't a great performance. They should have done better. But I do think you're already starting to see some, which is looking like more and more common these days, which, fair enough. I think you're starting to see some more doomsday Juventini already after one game. And I think it's kind of wild. Like, I think it's been 90 minutes. Like, at least save it for a couple more weeks. Like, I don't know. Just let it keep going. Like, at least give it a reason. But, I mean, I think Gio can talk more about that as well in a little bit. The good, I actually do think Chigo is going to be very good this season. I think Costa Sal is going to be very good this season. The bad, the good as well. Bremer is still on his day the best center back in the league. No questions asked. He's the best center back in the league. He's still like an aerial threat. I actually saw a stat the other day that him and Van Dijk are tied for the most goals from center back since 2020, which is kind of crazy. And everyone says like Gabriel's like the best offensive center back in the world. Like there's one in Italy. That's all I'm going to say. Sorry.
So he's a rugby player. We don't talk about Gabriel.
No, we don't. But everyone likes to say, oh, yeah, well, no one else because, some players in this league don't get as much visual, prowess. The bad, I don't think Colomani had a good game. From what I have seen, especially the miss that has been circling everywhere. I do think people saying that, it's already a waste of money
Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation, guys. Big up to our
Big up.
You know what it's
subscriber.
for, right?
Thank you for the donation, brother. Appreciate you.
Big up.
But yeah, I think that's definitely one of the bads. The ugly is Yildiz potentially is injured. I'm not sure. He looks like apparently he's injured, but at the same time, like I also saw a picture where he was training today. So like I don't really know what's going on with that. Nothing has came out officially about that yet. So I'm not too sure, but that would obviously suck. We do have replacements where I think we could be relatively okay, but I think obviously that being our most talented player, that would be horrific for 2 to 3 months. So we'll see how that is. But I mean, I guess before we continue to the next one, Gio, you have any thoughts about the game? Kind of anything about that? I know you probably went into it on Monday as well, but like just
I wasn't impressed.
Inter early. Yo, this chat's chaotic, bro. I gotta say, you guys, I love it. I love it. It's like it's like UFC up in here. I mean, look at these comments, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on,
people's dedicated.
Check this out, bro. It's like, yo, and then he drops this, bro. Like, no one cares. Like, everyone's cooking. They were just cooking Inter. Juventus fans were cooking Inter. Now Inter fans are cooking Juventus. I love
Seems like
this.
there's a UFC event going on.
I love this, bro.
Dude, it's just so nice to be on this side, not because after dealing with this all last season. Why are we talking about Europa League? It's nice to be on this side of the table.
Yeah, no backup.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Who was saying that to you before? Don't look at me. I'm asking you. Who was saying that to you before?
A certain somebody who just left camera fame.
Oh, okay. Well, then it doesn't.
Among others.
You ran away.
You can win the league and he'll call you shit, so it's okay.
Hey, Gio. Gio, I want you to smile, Gio. You've been grumpy. Let me give you a hug. Come on, give me a hug, baby. Come on here. Come on here. I'll kiss that forehead, Gio. Don't fuck with me. I'll kiss that forehead. Come on, Gio. Give me a smile. Show me those white pearls, Gio. Let's go.
Big up to Michael for the raid, bro. Big up for the raid, bro.
Big up for the raid. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate you. See, Gio's happy now. Hey,
Gio, let's have some commentary, buddy. What do you think? Let's have some.
No, I wasn't impressed for our game. I think that we have a lot of work to do, and top 4, like I said, it's very it's a challenge now, especially after what some things happen in the transfer market. So
what do you mean by that? What is a challenge particularly? Because like other than
challenge for top 4, I really think that this squad needs more.
Do you think this 1 90-minute game changed your opinion so much that it
obviously there's more games, the season's along, but I'm not convinced with our come on, bro. Our finishing was absolutely terrible.
Bro,
we were lucky. We were lucky.
Brother, you guys played the same way you played last season. The stats are almost identical.
It's just pass sideways.
Nick, we were lucky at the last minute. They hit the crossbar, bro.
Yeah, they almost drew, and you guys would have walked away with 1 point.
1 point, and then it would have been a completely different topic.
We did not score any of our other chances.
No, of course we're unlucky. Of course, it could have been 5-0 Juventus. But the thing is, that you have to be clinical. If you're 1-0,
you can't let those kind of teams.
You can't. Not like that, especially not now. We learned this for years already. It's been the same story.
Yeah.
I was gonna say at least we have a keeper that saves the first shot on target. So
that I agree with that, because
when you start a sentence with at least, everything else is cheeks. Like, it doesn't matter. At least think about it. At least we have a keeper.
Yeah, at least we do.
When you start a sentence with at least, that means everything else is just
no, I wouldn't say so. I'm saying in positive notes, there was good things from that game, but there was also bad things from that game. I agree. But just like you said, we could have conceded 100%. You're not wrong. I also think that it's the case of it being where we also could have scored a lot more.
I hope that guy's on the fucking bench, bro.
Hey,
fuck that guy.
Hey, bring up that comment from Narazi about Locatelli in the Europa League.
Man, that was a good one. Big up Lucas, man. Thanks for passing through, my boy. Appreciate you. He's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones. This guy, Nick, you gotta meet him. Maybe he's from Canada. Maybe you guys could go out, have a beer, and he can kick some ball knowledge to you, Nick. Maybe he could kick some ball knowledge to you.
You know, he's one of the biggest Locatelli haters, just like me.
Listen, we're not even gonna get into that because I don't want to have a 20-minute conversation. But just so you guys know, that game again, by the way, was proving you guys wrong again. But whatever. He was not one of the bad ones. I'll tell you that for free. So he was not one of the bad ones.
Bro, it feels like Juve fans nowadays just debate about whether
Oh my
because you guys you know what happens?
God.
You know what happens because Gio tries to bait it, and if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation.
I'm not only talking about Gio. It's like whenever
not-
there's Juve fans, it's always conversation. It's like, oh, you know, there's a side that says Locatelli's integral, like he keeps the things ticking or whatever that means.
No, but he had a
And
good
then there's
game.
the other side that says that he's actually a detriment. So like, I don't know.
Bro,
Like,
you can't make, unless your name is Lionel Messi and even he somehow has haters, like you can't make everyone happy. It's fair.
Obviously,
Obviously, you know what?
So-
that's fine. But somebody
It's
said
just
it
fun.
perfectly, actually.
I've just
Somebody
been seeing
tweet-
this for like 5 years now. Like
Oh,
this
yeah,
Locatelli debate. Like it's been since he walked into.
Okay.
I
your
just
club.
don't even understand. Like he actually just like did have a good game. Like I don't actually
Gio.
understand. Are you looking to be like, yeah, he was the issue? Like,
Gio.
you're just
I'm not-
actually vendettaing like crazy.
All right,
think
Nick. I think we get the point. All right, J Mac,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Gio. I'm going to ask you this because I know Nick is not going to give us a concise answer. If
No.
you get Kessie, Locatelli is 100% benched, right?
I hope so.
No.
I hope so.
What year do you think this is? I'm sorry.
No,
What year do you think?
I don't agree. I think they go into a 3-man midfield.
What year do you think this is, guys?
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna. If he does that, okay, I'll be in favor of that. I'll be in favor.
I think
of that.
I literally
But
think
I
you
don't
guys
know.
go into a 3-man midfield.
Yeah, Kessie goes to
If
6.
he does,
and Locatelli there.
I mean, listen, if Spalletti wants to try that, I hope to see that one game. Maybe Locatelli might play a little bit better. But
It's not even like how we've discussed. Like, if a better replacement comes in and they perform better, I have no problem benching him. But I think you guys are thinking that
That's what I'm
Kessie's the same guy as he was at like prime Milan. Like,
No,
Oh, no.
he's not that guy anymore. So the fact that he-
No one's thinking that. No one was thinking that. Like you were thinking about Chiesa when he was like washed like 5
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago.
you mean that thing that
He
never
thought
happened?
He still
Yeah.
had it. No one's thinking
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
about Kessie, all right?
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, but I guess Gio, you have any other comments about the game before we move on?
no, and the other
Right.
one is my concern about Yildiz. That's it.
Damn,
Pretty
even
much the
Chloe,
injury.
she's such a sweetheart. Look at the things she has to say about him.
Locatelli is crazy.
Locatelli, what?
That's a new one. Hey, that's
Wow.
a right there.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Locatelli.
Wow.
I
You
actually had a
guys-
comment. I actually had a comment about something.
Bro,
off
someone
topic.
needs to make
I
a
wanna-
meme of like the Teletubbies, like one of the
Picture that
characters, and
one.
put like Locatelli's face.
You
on
see-
it.
I'll be that graphic. I'll be that. I'm
Do
you know
that,
what?
do
I'm
that.
gonna post that. I'm posting that on my Twitter. I'm posting it on my
pause.
Twitter. I'm doing
Pause.
it.
I want you guys to the quick, I'm gonna introduce Chloe. She is such a sweetheart, and for her to have hatred towards Locatelli, something, something's
Something
going
is
wrong
wrong.
with the shooting,
You know,
bro.
Nick?
Something must be wrong.
Yeah, Nick.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's fun joining on hate trains, boys. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's called peer pressure.
Yeah,
Hey,
you did
I
the
mean,
same
listen,
thing-
you did the same thing with
Gawara.
Jonathan.
You did the same thing with Gawara going purple patch, and he shut you the
He
hell.
was
up
on a
with
purple
2
patch,
CLs.
but then
Hey, Dom, don't forget about Jonathan David too.
As we've discussed all this time, once he went to a serious actual club, I was like, yeah,
Oh,
you know,
Nick,
fair enough.
your agendas are
Oh,
weak
yeah,
as Locatelli on the
yeah,
field,
yeah.
bro. Let's
But anyways,
move on.
hang on. I want to address something that first of all, really off topic for the chat. Speaking of Teletubbies, if you guys saw the trailer for Buddy, that movie looks really good. But anyways,
Oh, ball, right.
it looks scary, but it looks really good. Anyways, yeah, I mean, obviously the Yildiz thing would be incredibly scary. The good news is we do have 2 players that can play in his position, so it can offset it a little bit. But obviously that would still suck. So I hope it's not as serious as they say. Nobody's came out and said anything official. Like there was literally a picture that came out today of him in training. So I don't know, I don't know how bad it actually is.
Yildiz?
Yeah, he was acting like because he was with God knows I do know shit about that sport, but like he was with the athlete that visited like the training.
The training, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm blanking so hard on his name right now, but he was there and he was like in training fit, like he was. So I don't know. I don't know how serious it is. But anyways, regardless, whatever. That would be really bad. But at least we have 2 wingers that, can maybe, offset how bad it is. It would still be bad, but, kind of going into the transfers. Top 4 favorites. I'm still going to stand by the fact I think they get top 4, but it's obviously going to be like a pretty big battle in my regards. I guess
You sure that now? I mean, now Como got Moise Keane.
Yeah, I've said this from before the season. I'm going to say it again. I think everyone's overrating this team, but regardless,
I have them finishing outside top 4 because
they're going to get stretched,
congestion,
bro.
Yeah.
And now people know what to expect more than anything.
They can get top 4 though, but it's just it's going to be a bit tough. Like I think people have them like for sure top 4. It's like okay, like I think they can get top 4, but it's like they're not a lock.
Yeah, I think it's like they can, but I just don't think it's the case of it being where like it's definitely nailed on. Like obviously Keane would be a great signing for them. There's no doubt.
But this chat's insane right now, bro. This chat's crazy.
Bro, I've never seen the chat be
Me?
like this.
Am I bringing none of these guys?
They're active today, bro.
Bro, the Roma fans are in full gear, huh? Like I'm seeing a lot of.
Dude, honestly,
I got the people hyped.
It's kind of shit I have to talk right now because I'm trying to simultaneously talk and read the chat.
Now continue.
No, it's a bit of both, but like I think I'm still going to stand by it. It's only been one game. I'm going to stand by the fact I still do think they will make top 4. I think people are doomsdaying a bit too much. I get rivals and stuff saying that, like that's fair enough. I think their own fans. I think that's like.
What do you got to say about the Colomani miss though? That miss.
Oh, it was fucking awful. It was fucking awesome. That was one of the only things I was able to see in Mexico while the game was actually.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that, bro.
Yeah, that was horrific.
Bro,
but
how many jalapenos did you stuff in your mouth after that to just get that out of your mind?
Oh, bro, I just went to the bar and got drinks. I got a pina colada in Gio's honor.
Was the tacos good? Were the tacos any good?
They were good. They're bomb. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's like saying, oh, like the pasta in Italy was really good. Like, I mean, they should be. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was great. But in terms of transfers, I kind of like what Doodle said. I personally just don't give a shit anymore. I just really want the window to close, so I have to just like stop hearing about random rumors all the time. Mm-hmm. David out. They're really trying to get rid of him.
Sorloth,
I mean, I would love that, but I mean, I don't know. Like, apparently he was rumored to. Well, I mean, they just bought Jackson today, but like he was rumored to there, he was rumored to somewhere else. They got to let him go. He was rumored for a couple of days. I think Kessie coming in would be really cool, but I also like don't think it's this like magical addition that a lot of people are making it sound like. I don't know. A lot of people are just.
It's the World Cup. I think the hype.
I just don't think people remember that like he's decent, but like that's it in my opinion. Like personally, I think we have 3 midfielders that are better than him. So if it's for
Locatelli one of them, is Locatelli one of them? Okay.
But I think for sure Kone, holy shit. I think for sure Thuram is. I for sure think Loca is, and I think McKennie as the last season definitely is. So I don't really know how people think this is going to be like a revolutionizing like signing, but And then can Juve cope with Yildiz? I can hope it doesn't have to be that bad or that long, but I mean at least we have 2 players that are in the position. One of them we just signed, who is very exciting. So. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of info. Do you guys have any questions, any comments, anything?
Is Arkadiusz Milik still at your club?
Somehow, yeah. It's just somehow. I don't know. But I mean, to me, he doesn't exist. Like, that's just a figment of my imagination. So, like, in reality, it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Look what they flex these days. It's so cute. Yeah, we had like half a team that day, but hey, big up to you guys. You guys, did you guys make the Champions League after that win? No, you're going to the Europa. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Mark Cole. Yeah. What do you got for Juventus, bro? Talk to us. You got any questions, comments?
Yeah. Well, because I feel like Roma and Juve had a very parallel track summer there. They're very intertwined, the two of us, because Ricky Masada went there and he's kind of doing all the things that he wanted to do for Roma at Juve. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about how you think Ricky was doing.
Well, I think that he's been doing okay in terms of some transfers. I think that some are under the radar. Some have to prove themselves, like Vicario, for example, and Celik, in my opinion. I think Lukumi, I think that was more of a Garden of Valley signing.
I think he's been after Lukumi for a long time. You wanted him at
that too.
last year too.
So
that's
as long as as long as the management starts agreeing, especially with the manager, on which players to get, and they have that, to build a team, I'm all for it, because the last managements that we've had never agreed. Like, it was always a circus when it comes to that. So if they are agreeing in terms of that, maybe you'll see something different. Who knows in the next coming games? But time will tell, obviously, with the team.
Hey, Gio, you got for them free tickets, bro, or cheap tickets?
I don't take tickets from Interfans. Yeah.
You might have to.
Yeah. Hey, Doodle. You remember when I told you, you should choose your words more carefully.
Why should I choose my? What am I? Freedom of speech. I can talk.
No. You should choose your words more carefully, because I remember what you said on Twitter, bro. I got you with that, bro.
What did I say?
I
say a lot of things.
Don't worry. Check your Twitter, because I mentioned you, bro. You didn't respond, bro.
What did you mention? I don't know what you said.
Yo, Napoli's the next topic, Paco. So stick around. We're gonna talk about Napoli here in a minute.
I guess my only comment is, the only thing I would say is be wary with Massara, because like with us, we've literally canceled out like his entire mercato from last season, outside of the Gasparini's requested pieces. Like, most of them have been out the door or are on the way out.
I mean, I think, again, like, it's still relatively new, but I think he's done, like, he has improved the squad, in my opinion, in every position that isn't left back right now. Like, as much as I do not rate Vicario, and I think he's a piece of shit, I do want to keep.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, I will tell you how I really feel. Because as Calgary lad knows, my very casual team that I like in the Prem is Spurs, and they are fucking. He was awful last season as well, but he is better than Di Gregorio right now. So for now, I mean, technically they did improve it, but like left back is still a big question mark. Like, that's the thing, is like that's still a big thing, because the more I watch Cambiasso, the more depressed I get. Because, like, he was a player that 2 seasons ago, pre-injury and pre-City rumors, like, that guy was so good. Like, he should have probably started for Italy. That's how good he was. And then he just fell off a mountain. So it doesn't look like he's turning it around. But, I mean, other than that, I would say that, like, Massara has improved every position, in my opinion. Like, he has. Like, as annoying as the miss was, I do still think that Kolo is a more well-rounded striker than Vlahovic, and I wanted Vlahovic to leave. Okay, they're getting rid of the backup strikers, whatever they want to do there, that's fine. I think they've added some quality in midfield. I think the winger signing is great. I think the center back is great in Lukumi as well, by the way. He didn't even play that game, but he will be, I'm assuming, integrated within the squad in the next few games as well. So, like, I do think that he has improved the squad. Is it enough where it's going to be, like, revolutionizing? No. But do I think that they definitely do have a good chance for top 4? Yeah. Until I see more, right? This is all I'm saying. I can understand why people were not happy with the performance. I just think that it's a bit premature. Just like with anything. Right?
I just love
what do you
how
love?
You come out and say that Como is questionable, most likely won't make top 4, but Juventus, that I don't think is a better team whatsoever, that's also in the Europa, has quality to make the top 4. Like, that, it sounds so biased to me. Like,
that's where we both disagree, though, because on paper, I actually think
better
on paper,
team than you.
No, I don't think they are. I don't think they are a better team. I'm sorry. I don't.
Como's a better team than
player for player, they're not a better team.
Como is a better team.
I think they have more depth
Como's
than
a better
you,
team.
Nick. I think Como do have more
starting
depth.
11 100%, you can say that there would be more Juve players than Como players. 100%.
They just signed Moises Keane, bro.
Okay,
they got
cool.
Nico Pass, bro. You guys got Jonathan. You guys got Jonathan David and Locatelli. They got Nico Pass and they got Keane, bro. They got ballers on their squad. They have chemistry. They have a modern coach. They made it to top 4. They're not some pushover team or mid squad like you painting them to be.
I think they're mid. I think they're going to be stretched because now, as I just said before,
and you guys are going to be stretched too because you guys are in the Europa.
Yeah, but the difference is with Champions League, obviously, even them, for fuck's sakes, even them, they're going to say, listen, obviously, we're going to give it a go. We're going to see how it is. I'm hoping that we just. Oh, sorry, one thing. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Although the comment shit. But I was gonna say, like, I also think that we heavily rotate for Europa. Like, that's the thing is, like, who cares? The league is Juve's biggest priority. I do think, whereas, like, when you're in the UCL, like, it's a bit harder to say that. I think in the Europa, it's not as big of a priority for them. They're going to save their best team for the league.
I think you're juggling a whole bunch of bias stuff when it comes to your takes on Juventus versus your takes on Como. Like, I would respect if you would hold the same type of energy towards Como and still be delusional about Juventus making top 4. I would respect that more.
That's not a delusional take.
You guys are not guaranteed top 4.
I didn't say guaranteed
I don't
lock.
see it.
I said likely. I didn't say guaranteed. Or I think
likely,
I said
whatever. You guys are fighting, just like last season. You guys are fighting for that 4th spot.
Yeah, but I didn't say that they're a lock. I don't think they're a lock, but I do trust them to get across it, because at the end of the day, there's more as you can say that there's with a team, you know, modern coach, this, that. Spalletti is a proven manager. Is he not, Dom?
All of a sudden, Spalletti is a proven world-class manager that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere because he wasn't known to be that until he won that Scudetto with Napoli. He was a top 4 coach. He wasn't anything special.
Okay,
then you guys trashed him for the national team, and now he goes to Juventus, and all of a sudden now Spalletti is
okay. So first off, a couple questions for you. First of all, is Fabregas a winning manager? Because you said, he's a top 4 manager. Is Fabregas this magical winning manager? Did he win leagues?
Fabregas has Como in the Champions League.
That's cool. Did he win a league though? Because you're saying, he's a
why are we? Did I say he was world class?
No, but you're saying,
I didn't say that.
Spalletti's a top 4 manager.
You're holding
Fabregas isn't.
You're holding Spalletti up to something that I feel that he is not. I'm not holding Fabregas up to that. I'm saying they have a better squad. They have more quality, and they play better together.
But
they
you
have
said
chemistry.
They're a modern
You don't
manager.
have any of that.
You said he's a modern manager. Would you not say across at least Italian managers, Spalletti is one of the most progressive managers? Because I think so. I would. He's definitely more than Allegri. He's definitely more than Conte. He's definitely more progressive.
I don't know about more than. I think Conte, like, why do people want to say that Conte is this defensive-minded coach?
I said progressive. I'm not saying better, because obviously Conte is better. I'm not doubting that.
I don't know even about progressive. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, for all you say about Como, and I get it, I think there is an equal chance that Juve can make the top 4. Like, I do think that you guys are misunderstanding. Sure. Like, you can even take, like, you want to take evidence into account. No. Look at other teams.
This is what you said. This is what.
Listen.
No. I'm going to tell you what you said. No, I'm going to tell you what you said because this is what you said. You say you don't see Como making top 4 because they're in the Champions League.
I said I think they're a bit overrated.
And you're saying that they're overrated, but you said they weren't making. You don't have them making top 4. You don't have them like as a lock, but you have Juventus likely making top 4.
I said, in my opinion, I think Juve can definitely make it. Yeah, I do still believe that we can, 100%.
Okay.
But I'm not saying there's leaps and bounds difference. And also, not for anything, weren't you the one that told the 2 guys in the top corner, back your team, back your team? That's what I'm doing. I'm backing my team.
Okay, then say it.
Yeah, but I actually believe it. I do think that their squad is a top 4 quality squad.
But Nick, you also said that same thing last season, and they didn't make it.
I think they're better now. Yes, I think they're better.
Okay. And you said the same thing last season when Tudor got fired and they picked up Spalletti. They're better now, right?
I think they're better, yeah. So let me ask you something, though, because, I mean, obviously context is a big thing. I think they're better in transfers. I think our squad is marginally, let's at least say that, better. And in addition, I also think that there's a lot of differences. We got rid of a lot of dead weight. For example, a keeper that conceded 46% of their first shots on target, which did lose us points, which did matter at the end, right? So, yeah, I think they're in a – I do think between, what do you want to call it, May and now, I think we are in a better position. I don't think it's miles different, but I think we're at least improved. I would say so.
Thank you for the donation. I just saw the message. I appreciate you. I mean, I agree. I agree with this.
I don't think it's anything crazy. I didn't say that they're a title challenger. I said they can absolutely make top 4. I stand by that. I can't see why not.
let's get the consensus of what the chat's saying here. A couple of comments. We're gonna bring them up, and then we're gonna go straight into Napoli.
Yeah.
And we are going to possibly maybe throw some predictions out for for the matches coming up this weekend. Gio, take over the comments for me, please, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So Napoli. What do we got here? So it seems that Napoli have finally decided to move in the transfer market when it comes to getting rid of our cheap players. All right. There's only what? How many days we got left in the transfer window? We got like what?
So
3
today's
days?
27 or 28. 4.
4 days, and we decide to move all of a sudden.
5.
Good. 5, right?
Cramping everything, fair.
So where do we start? I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm trying to. It's not that hard to pronounce. It's just for me, it's hard.
Foloruns?
Folorun show.
Yeah, there you go. He's going to Monza. So that's pretty much going to happen, which we couldn't get rid of this guy. I forgot he was still with us. Galatasaray is looking to approach Napoli with a new set of terms. And if that happens, then we most likely get that number 9 from Newcastle, which I like a lot. I know some of you guys here in the room know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
I think as a second striker, I think, a striker coming off the bench, that would be amazing. Also, doesn't look like we're getting rid of Luca, so we're going to be having 3 strikers, which kind of worries me because does Allegri plan on going to a 2-striker formation? I hope not. Remains to be seen. But, yeah, so we have that. What else we got here? So the Ceballos, right? You guys remember Ceballos
The
from
Boca kid. Yeah.
Boca. This kid still, I don't know. He's a Napoli fan at this point because he's been holding off to come play for Napoli, and now there's possible talks of him staying at his club and joining us in January. I like this kid a lot. He's flashy, and he's a prospect. I love to pick him up in January. Napoli are not known to make aggressive moves in January in the winter market. I think that would be a big plus. I wanted to get the transfer news out of the way first, so then we could talk about the Champions League. Let me go to my notes real quick because not all of them are up here in the notes. Bear with me. Give me a second, guys. So, right now, also, we're looking at another striker. The lad from Chelsea, I believe. His name is Mark. Another name I can't pronounce. Yeah,
Mark,
how you pronounce his name?
I think
Mark Guyu. No, it's Guyu.
Guyu.
Yeah.
You see, these names are weird, bro. Some of these names is like Guyu. All right. So I would obviously like the guy from Newcastle over him, but those are our 2 options for striker. It looks like Napoli, if they sell Lang, we pick up our second striker. If we don't, we pretty much are going to stay with the same exact squad we have. That's pretty much what Napoli is doing right now.
Hold on a second, Dom. We got another donation. Big up, bro. Says be lucky to get top 7. Yeah, okay.
Yo, I love this Juve hate, man. I love this
donations are
Juve
hate.
Bro, I love it. But whoever this guy is, salute.
Yeah, man. So, Bariachile, some good news when it comes to the first team. Bariachile today, he went through an entire training session. Went through an entire training session with the group. So I think he'll be starting this weekend. I would love to see it. I want to see what this guy got. We all know that he was heavily linked with big clubs. At one point, Juventus wanted him. I'm not sure about Inter, but I know for a fact that Juventus wanted him at one point. But then we all knew that we all know that he went through his injury spill and then he came back and he all of a sudden was mid. So it'll be nice to see if Allegri revives him, because we badly need a body back there for center backs until Bukama comes back, which is pretty soon, and then we have Buongiorno coming back in January, which that's a long time from now. And then God knows how long it's going to take Buongiorno to get match fit ready. So we need bodies for center back. News that kind of worries me. I would need to see the formation to see who he starts, but Allegri's thinking of bringing back a 4-man midfield. Now, that worries me because the Fab Four and the Conte absolutely did not work. So I would like to see what Allegri is going to change, if he changes anything. Supposedly, well, we obviously know this is for KDB to start. As of right now, I don't like it. I want to stick with a 4-3-3. I think we looked pretty good our last game. First half didn't look that good, but the second one did when we put more attacking players in there. But I guess I got to leave it up to Allegri, bro. I'm just gonna pray. And I mean that's about it when it comes to. Lecce and Sassuolo are interested in. Lecce and Sassuolo are interested in Masoki. So
that guy's still alive? He's
yeah,
still there?
bro. And I didn't know he was like 31 years old. I thought he was like 25. He's like 31. It's crazy. I thought he was like younger. So hopefully he gets shipped out. And that's all I got about Napoli when it comes to the transfer window and the first team, how they're looking. Now, the Champions League draw. I can't really complain about it. I've seen our team draw a lot worse. So really can't complain about it too much. There is that Arsenal, Napoli at home, which is going to be pure terrorism. It's not going to be exciting football at all. But I hope we could pull off a win there. That would be massive for us. Man City away. I'm already counting that as either a draw or an L. I think Man City at home are a force, and I like to walk out of there with a draw. Other teams like Porto away, that's going to be a difficult one. Villarreal away, Bodo at home, Viking at home. And how you pronounce this one? Saba. Yeah. We have them away. You can't sleep on those games. Like Villarreal away, Viking
Saba away, Azerbaijan. That's like a long distance.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Saba away as well. At the end of the day, I need to see the schedule. When do we play them and what Serie A teams we have in between? As of right now, my prediction for the UCL is that we advance. There's no reason why Allegri, with this Napoli team, cannot do what he needs to do for us to advance into the next stage. If I want to get bold with how many points that we're going to be that we're going to be getting, I would say if we play to our standards, like to our ability, we could maybe sneak into that 8th spot, 16 plus points. But I have us guaranteed to be advancing. I don't think we end up in the tail end, like barely advancing, but I have us around there in the middle. That's what I got. And now I'm going to tell you something. Allegri cannot complain about this draw. Allegri is his time right now to prove the haters wrong, that he's washed, or to prove the haters right. This is his moment. So he better get to work. And you better get to work fast. And that's what I got on Napoli. You guys got any questions, comments, banter? Throw it at me.
Only banter. Well, not even really banter, man. Just you already know the Arsenal game is going to be one of the most diabolical terrorism versus terrorist game.
Bro, you need to
Allegri
get
versus
brought back so much.
Arteta. Goodness
Ooh.
gracious.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yep. I don't care. As long as we win. As long as we win. I really don't. Another donation? Big up, my guy. Big up.
Oh boy.
My brother's having a rough time over there, man. I feel sorry. We just met.
We got another donation as well, by the way, a little bit lower.
Oh yeah.
I just want to
Oh,
state that for the crowd because I think,
Hey, come on.
Hey.
There you go.
Appreciate
you
it.
gotta lock
Appreciate
in, buddy.
That's a nice Napoli fan right there. She's a nice Chloe, by the way. You and Olivia, I see you girls are beasties. Olivia, you got to take Chloe out of the dark side, convert over to Napoli as well. Thank you very much. You messed up, Gio. You shouldn't have taken her to that Napoli restaurant, bro. You see, you messed up.
She saw the light.
Oh, let's pop up some comments here. What do you guys think about this comment?
I mean, that's actually pretty valid. Like they
That's
were
not a
not
false
very
comment.
convinced. Yeah, they were not very convincing against who's it? Who did they play in their opening
They
game?
beat
Bournemouth,
Bournemouth.
was it? I think.
Bournemouth,
Habanero
yeah.
scored,
But barely. No, Rodri was a very. I mean, Pep. Obviously, that's a devastating loss for them, and Maresca is like Timu Pep. But Rodri, that's a huge hole for them.
But I
They're still
do-
strong.
I
I think.
do want to state though they did not start half their players. Doku was out. They played Gahey in the 6. They
Cherki
will be
came on in the
better than
second
what
half.
they showed. They will be
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
signed.
but-
They just signed Boadi. They're gonna sign
Yeah.
another couple.
They're
guys.
Also-
they're fine.
Also, Maresca's more of
We'll
like
see.
Maresca's more of like a cup manager kind of than like a league manager. That's kind of what he like. We saw the Club World Cup. I know it's not the
Cup.
Club World Cup, but
Didn't they get dunked out by Atalanta? Or no, they just lost. Right?
No. That was
I think they will be fine. Like they're not going to win the league this year, but they will be okay. Like that game definitely was a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. They put a center back in 6 simply because they had to fit someone right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the point is, I don't think it's going to be as like much of a guarantee. You guys can definitely, it's a winnable game for sure.
It's away, no?
Yeah, just like last year.
Yeah, it's more
It's a year
winnable
ago.
than last year. I agree with what J Max said.
And last year we went down to 10 men early on. So,
Yeah.
Also, it's Conte in Europe. Like, come on.
yeah.
But that's the thing as well. Is you also
I mean, Cagliari lad could take Napoli deeper into the Champions League than Conte ever could. So
Yeah.
that's all I gotta say. And he's an Inter fan, so he could still take Napoli deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, put Georgia at the helm. He can probably take them even further as well. Than Conte.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. So you guys got nothing for Napoli?
I do. I'm wondering how come Napoli are dead on the market? Why are they not doing anything?
Well, brother, we spent over 125 mil in the last 2 transfer windows. We had a lot of dead weight as it was, and we are horrible at selling players that we don't want to use. We still have players that have been with us for like 3-4 seasons now that we continue just sending them on loan and they come back because the club that they went to, they're so cheeks that they don't want to buy them. So we made a lot of bad signings throughout a few seasons now. So we have that problem. Another problem is we made big signings for Conte that never panned out, like Luca, 35 mil, I think it is. And then he Conte all of a sudden realized after we paid the money that he's not good. So we had a lot of players. You know how registration goes too, right? When you have a certain amount of players, it comes to the point where you only could register a certain amount.
Yeah.
That comes into play. And then we financially could not risk continue spending when we can't offload these bad players. Plus we can't sell someone like Luka. A lot of, we got rid of Lukaku, that helped out, but we didn't get any capital gain out off of that. The guy's 50 years old, so I mean, you can't really expect to get anything off of Lukaku these days. But you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons why.
Roma's the same thing. Roma's in the same boat. But we've been doing on a Europa League budget, and we've been under FFP.
You're still under the settlement, right? I think.
Well, we were supposed to get out of it, but I think they ended up doing a 1-year extension. So I think it goes to next summer now. That's why if you hear Gasperini talk about it, he says that they still have to focus on parameters, and that's why we haven't signed the guys that he wanted to sign this summer. Because we could have had an even bigger summer than we've had. We've already spent 120 million euros. And
the numbers are different for you than they are for us, because it was 2 transfer windows where we spent heavy, and last Champions League we barely made anything. Conte he didn't take us that far. So, and ADL is a lot more strict when it comes to spending. He'll never go in the red. That's why we've never been in financial fair play issues under ADL. But he specifically told Mana and Allegri that I will only buy players when we sell players. So that was the
one
standard.
in, one out.
Yeah, that was the standard. And like I told you, we couldn't move these players. So now, as you could see, if we sell Lang, then we could pick up our second striker. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a domino effect.
But you actually think you're going to get Nick Valtamada?
I'm saying that we're going to get a second striker, and if we can land him, it's coming from Fabrizio Romano. The offer is a loan; it's not a buy.
There's no way Newcastle's doing that.
I don't know, because Newcastle. I have a Newcastle fan. I was just in the chat and said there was a possibility that on loan he could be sent, but they need to offload somebody. It's just a domino effect. So I don't know if it happens.
They lost a lot of guys.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, the way I'm looking at it is the players that we have are the players we're going to continue playing with come Monday.
Are you happy though overall? Like if the window, let's say, shut today, like if it ended today, would you like be content with your squad right now,
No,
or do you think? No?
Absolutely not. We have 2 33-year-olds that play fullback. Absolutely,
yeah, that's
not.
bad.
I'm not happy with that at all. I would like another midfielder, but that's not my most pressing issue. My most pressing issue is our 2 fullbacks are over 33. We signed one of our most promising fullbacks. Our center back position is looking fragile, and our striker position, our second striker, our backup striker, everything else, I love it. Our midfield, no complaints. My wingers, top. Goalkeeper doesn't even concern me, really. Like merits, whatever. I need to have a solid back line, and I don't think we're going to be walking into the season with a solid back line. I think we're going to be vulnerable. So, yeah.
Well, Allegri does know how to turn around back line, so I think he can at least, offset that a bit. Like, it wouldn't be. I would imagine it would be like as open, but I get it. Like with Buongiorno probably going under the knife again. You probably would have wished you got another center back there.
Yep, and that's why I kind of think this is the reason why Allegri was brought in, was because if there's someone that could stabilize this type of environment where you're kind of stuck with the finances and you're kind of getting rid of dead weight and you don't know how to move pieces, but you want to try your best to lock top 4, I think that was the safest bet in the club's eyes. They saw it as, this is our 100th anniversary. Let's go with the most stable manager that we can, because who knows where Italiano would have ended us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, his football's attacking and it's nice and all that stuff, but how would he have handled the situation with our transfer market? Just things to think about. But yeah, you got any other questions, Marco?
No, that's. I mean, have you seen Favazzuli play? Roma was linked very heavily with him as well.
Yeah, not good.
Oh, flop watch.
Yeah, a couple of blunders, man. But
it's young.
but he at one point was solid. So that gives me a sense of comfort a little bit, because now he's going to be under Allegri, and Allegri has turned defenders around. Tomori, Pavlovic, all these guys, he turned them around. So if he could turn around Milan's back line, and he requested Badia Chile, I'm hoping that's someone he could turn around as well. So it's more hope. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
more
hope.
hope. More hope. Hope that he gets that his career is revived. Yeah.
Maybe you need Juan Jesus coming back. Maybe that's the secret ingredient.
Who knows, bro? I mean, yeah. Well, you know how it is, bro. If Roma ex players want to win Scudetti, they come over to Napoli, right?
I can't believe it, man. That floors me so much that Juan Jesus was in 2 Scudetti for Napoli. That's just bizarre.
Yeah. Politano as well. Spinazzola.
Spina is a miss. Spina is a miss at Roma. I loved him.
But yeah. So really, with me, it's with me. This is how I look at it. It all falls on Allegri.
Do you consider Napoli a bubble team?
A what?
A bubble team for Champions League?
What do you mean a bubble team?
Like, you think they're in the mix, or you think they're above all the rest of us? You still think they're second?
For the league?
For Champions League, yeah.
You mean when it comes to the other Italian teams?
Yeah, like, do you think you're better than a Roma, Como, Juve, Milan, or do you think you're in the pack with us in a fight for that top 4?
Oh, so you're talking about the league, Serie A?
Yeah, the league, yeah, Serie A.
Like I said, with Allegri, which I have a take that Allegri is going to prove that he's not washed, that he just had washed teams his last two runs. Look at Milan; they've had issues now. They just started moving, the owner and everyone. No one could fix them for a couple of years now. Look at Juventus, that second team. He still won them a Copa, and they were cheeks. Mota came in, didn't do nothing.
They're still cheeks after that. Yeah.
Tudor came in, didn't do nothing. Spalletti's having issues. So that tells me it wasn't just Allegri. It was management, bad signings, just everything. Same with Milan, Jerry. The Milan fans always complaining about Jerry in front office. So I have yet to see Allegri go to a solid team with solid management and a solid owner with a solid project since he won 5 Scudetti with Juventus. Now, I'm not comparing that Juventus team with this Napoli team. I would be smoking crack. That's not the case. What I'm saying is that this is the strongest team with the most strongest project post Conte that Allegri has joined in an atmosphere that he is welcomed and embraced. He has full support of the players. They all love him. Everything that he needs to succeed is there. Now, he doesn't have the strongest squad, in my opinion. Obviously, Inter are the favorites. But do I see him going toe-to-toe against Roma? I could see it. I could see if my point about Allegri is right, that he's not washed, I'll put him up against Gasperini.
Also, less injuries because, Conte's gladiator trainings won't be there anymore. Exactly. So I would imagine, Napoli are a bit more healthier this year than, last year.
I hate using excuses, but like Dudo just said, if Napoli didn't suffer,
they would have given Inter
injuries,
challenge. Yeah.
There would have been a 2-headed horse race for that Scudetto last season.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Injuries happen. So that's my take with Allegri. And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to take some bullets if Allegri ends up being a wash. And I'll jump on here. I don't care. Words don't hurt me. So bring it on.
But we just talk here anyway. We just, that's all.
Bring it on. Look, I got, I comb my beard. I come up on here. I'm chilling, bro. Life is good. Right, Gio? Life is good, Gio?
I don't know, man.
I mean, Gio been a bit sad.
Gio may need a therapist, bro. I swear to God, I've actually glanced at Gio throughout this podcast, and all I see is a man who looks mentally destroyed.
No, he's not himself. He's not himself. Let me catch up with the chat. Gio, I think we're pretty much done. You want to go through our opponents for this weekend real quick, and then we'll close up the show? I think you're muted, Gio. Look at that. You know he's muted.
Sure, go ahead.
Gio wants to leave, bro.
Bro, he can't wait to me.
Oh,
Gio wants to leave, bro. All right.
bro, you guys won at least, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, bro, this guy's reacting like he lost 10-0.
Oh,
damn, the Europa League really sickened him, huh?
All right. So
That was
do you want me to read off the big fixtures? Should we do it like this?
Yeah, just read off the fixtures then.
really quickly. Sorry, J-Mac, before you start, lads. I got to cut. I just wanted to just tell you guys really quickly. Thank you for everyone watching, like, subscribe, everything. You guys were fantastic today and lively. Love it. As panel, you guys are fantastic as always. Marco, thank you for hopping on, buddy. Hope we can talk more in the future. Okay.
100%.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by, Nick. Stay up, brother.
Have a good night, guys.
Later, Nick.
All right. So first off, tomorrow we have Milan versus Venezia.
Milan.
That's a simple Milan win. Come on.
Yeah, I mean
Milan.
Should we Fiorentina and Frosinone, or should we just talk about like the big six?
Nah. Talk about the big
six. Okay. Well, next we have Juve versus Parma on Saturday. That's tricky.
Yeah, but they're home though.
They're home or away?
No, you are home.
Juve is home.
I mean, I hate to say it, man, but Juventus aren't even scary on their home field these days, bro. So I'll give it a draw. I don't know, bro. With Juventus,
Really, you think so?
No. With Juventus, I don't know. They might just come in and bang 4 goals. Who knows? They might be cheeks. They're inconsistent to me. So that's why it's hard for me to draw predictions on them, bro.
I see it being a 1 or 2-0 for Juve.
I'll say 2-0, like something like that.
We'll see. No Yildiz.
Oh,
yeah. Well, maybe. Well, this is why they brought in Alabegovic. Like, yes, prove himself.
Yeah, this is his moment, man. It's definitely his moment to step up.
Mm-hmm.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. The next on Sunday we have Napoli versus Como.
Ooh.
In Naples. That's
I respect.
That's a great game.
Unlike others, bro, I respect Como heavily. So
you should.
Hey, you think Keane will be? You think no? It'll be too.
No,
Keane
it won't be.
Nah, he's
not.
He
won't be ready.
It's way too soon. I think he hasn't even signed yet.
No.
Well, it's
Draw
Napoli.
2-2.
It's Napoli at home. It's our first game of the season, 100th anniversary. We're gonna be fired up, and if someone knows how to contain an attacking side, it's Allegri, and he has Fabregas's number. He actually beat them with me.
Oh, right. Both legs, right?
Oh, no, that was a good one actually. That was a good.
Yeah, had Fabregas crashing out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Napoli. I do think we concede. I'm gonna go Napoli 2-1.
I can see a draw.
I think Napoli win 1-0. I think it's going to be a tactical Allegri kind of game where I think Como are going to have a difficulty generating the best chances. I think Napoli will catch them out on the counter. That's the way
I see a draw, but also I could see a Napoli win because Allegri knows how to break down this Como team. So I would say Napoli will win. Allegri will beat them.
Let's not forget also Como barely got a draw last week against Udinese. So I think
that's it.
Udinese is tough at home, man.
True, but now Napoli away is even tougher. So that's
but that's a different game. That's a whole different game.
Yeah, I hear it. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Napoli 1-0.
Yeah,
Pretty
I must say
straightforward.
Napoli 2-1.
You said 2-1 Cagliari Napoli?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Cagliari versus Inter in Sardinia.
Well, I'll just say 2-0 Inter. There you go.
Yeah,
Just
Inter,
like that.
Inter win that, bro. Inter win that. And I'll tell you what, though, if that's an upset, you better start
That
watching
top
out,
7
Inter.
finish.
Yeah, you better start watching out, Inter. You don't want to drop points against a Cagliari away.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
Really? Oh, really?
Back in his team.
All right. I respect the
I could
confidence.
see it, honestly. I could see it. Shoot, I'm gonna say 1-0 Inter. It's gonna be close though.
Nah, 2-0 Inter.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, 3-0 Inter. I don't have faith in Cagliari.
Damn.
I believe in the
Of course
Island
you
Boys,
don't.
man. The Island Boys repping Sardinia, bro.
Nah,
We have a
nah.
Sardinian though from there.
Nah,
so-
they listen. Cagliari always bend over
Oh.
the Inter, so
Yeah.
you know that.
Barella knows the cheat code to break the damn aura of the island.
Well, yeah, he's from there. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, is that everybody?
Yeah.
Next
I just
up,
have
we
Inter
got-
winning. I didn't drop a prediction. I just know they're going to win.
All right, next up we have Lazio versus Genoa.
Ooh, bottom
Away,
of the table.
home or away?
Lazio's at home.
but
But that
their
doesn't
fans
really
are not
matter.
even
They
going to
don't
be
even
there
have
though. Yeah.
I think that's going to end up in a draw. Genoa are tough, bro.
Yeah.
I think Genoa's gonna win.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna predict a 2-0 win for Genoa.
You know what? I hear it. I'm gonna say 2-1 Genoa.
They're
That's because
strong, no
that's
faith
because
in
you're a Roma
Gattuso.
fan. That's because
I
you're a
mean-
Roma fan.
It's
I'm
also
going to
realistic. I
say
mean, come on, bro.
1-0 Genoa.
It can happen.
Lazio's going to win.
You got Genoa 1-0.
Bro, it's Gattuso,
I could see
bro.
that. I could
All
see
right.
that happen. Lazio.
Right.
Lazio.
Genoa are a
Lazio
banana
win.
skin kind of like game in general.
Oh yeah,
Lazio
but then
win.
again, they do have Dev pickup. Or no, that's never mind. Sorry.
No, that's Bologna.
Bologna
That's
one.
Bologna.
Tripping. My
Got a
bad.
lot
That's
of
late.
draws in here.
All right. Is that everybody?
Yeah, who's next?
Next up, we have Lecce versus Roma in Lecce.
Is it in Lecce? Do they know yet?
Yeah, it doesn't even matter, bro.
Oh,
Roma's gonna
right.
win.
Now if this whole same, it's
Roma's gonna
I
win.
have
bro.
2-0. But then again, Falcone, I don't know, bro. That dude, we don't know
He
which
loves playing
Falcone.
Roma.
I mean,
Roma's
dude, he
gonna
got
win.
I think it's gonna be 2-0, but who knows, man? We'll see.
4-1 to Roma.
4-1 to Roma.
4-1.
What a generous guy.
There he goes with his Roma jersey. Yeah, I know you, buddy. I know you. Hat trick for Malen again? What are you thinking, huh?
Hey, that would
I
be
think
beautiful.
minimum 2 goals.
Oh, Doodle, that would be 5, Doodle. If he scores 2 goals, that's 5, bro. Oh, you
Bro,
worry.
Okay.
imagine he gets another hat trick, dude. That'll
That's
For-
it, Doodle. You might
that's my
as
prediction.
well buy the Juventus jerseys as of right now if he scores another hat trick, bro.
Hey, you guys
Four-
should have heard
4-0.
him in the voice chat. Oh, sorry.
4-0 Roma.
You guys are nuts.
4-0 Roma. Malen hat trick, and I'm gonna give Dybala a goal and also do 2 assists.
You guys are doing that for rage bait. Okay.
Nah.
But seriously,
No,
I'm gonna
no.
say 2-0 Roma.
Nice.
I think 2-1. 2-1 probably.
Man, I wish I was off work that day so I can have the voice chat with Doodle in there again because that was great.
Okay.
You were very quiet.
What was that though?
Anyways, last game, Atalanta versus Bologna.
Oh,
In
Bergamo.
Atalanta in Bergamo.
We covered
Yeah.
Juventus, right? Yeah. Atalanta versus who?
Bologna.
In Bergamo.
Atalanta win.
Yeah.
2-1. 2-1 Atalanta.
2-1 Atalanta as well.
1-0 Atalanta.
2-1 Atalanta. That's it.
I'm going to say 2-1 Atalanta with a missed Dovbik penalty.
Damn,
End
really?
of the game.
You got an agenda, huh?
Oh, of course. Of course.
All
And yeah,
right.
those are all the games.
All right, guys. That's concludes tonight's episode. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. We're gonna make Gio happy. Gio gonna come back happy. He grumpy. You know, CL draw. His team wasn't involved. He feeling a certain way.
He's gonna be cheered up tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, he'll be cheered up tomorrow. I'm gonna go backstage. I'm gonna kiss that forehead.
Dom, you gotta give him like a.
Oh my god.
You gotta give him like a suit. You gotta give him like something so that he doesn't freeze in Iceland. You gotta prepare. So.
Yeah, no. Gio's mad, bro. Let's leave him alone. He's not feeling it tonight. This was Gio's inner soul tonight, bro, and I felt it. And you know, Gio, don't worry, cheer up, my guy. But this was the vibes you were giving all night.
Easy. You're not gonna get it started that way.
Well, I'm just getting ready. You know, I'm about 32% done with my restoration.
That's Gio trying to get the hell out of here, starting the car, trying to get the fuck out. All right, guys. Yo, Gio, close the night. Yo, Marco, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yeah,
everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Donations, we highly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. We are growing in numbers. We just hit 1.41K subscribers, and thank you all who subscribe to this show. Thank you to the panel members. Thank you to the special guests. Season 2 has just begun, and we're locked in. Gio, on you.
Big up, everybody. Make sure, of course, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You guys already know the drill. Big up to everybody as well in the chat tonight. It was good. Oh, I was having an off night. My apologies. Heard some news, so it's personal. But yeah, big up to everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Big up to everybody, and I'll see you guys on Monday. But big up, and yeah, we'll move on. Bless up.